Hi everyone, it's been a while since I've done a video, and I've just been working on this afternoon. I'm sort of standing sideways because I'm trying to avoid the glare, as you can see. Anyway, as most of you would know, I did a video on how I had set up my Heidi Swap binder to use as my penpal binder. Well, that system was no longer working. It's just too small for what I want to do. And so today, being a day off work, I have spent the day setting this up. Now this is not a full-size binder, as you can see, comparing it to my hand. It's actually the size of a half an A4 sheet of paper, and it's something that I picked up oh gosh, months ago, and I was going to use it for something else, but of course that got put to the wayside, and it's just been sitting around waiting for me to use it. And so this is what it is now being used for. So I've decorated the front. That's just a plastic sleeve that you can slide that into. So I just decorated that with some embellished lettering, they're glittery and that. So I'll just give you a bit of a flick through and show you what I've done and what is going to work for me. Now it's not complete because I wanted to do this video before I put everybody's information in there, so that I wasn't, showing everybody's information on the internet. So yeah, so a lot of the writing that I'll be doing hasn't been done yet. Okay, so inside there's a pocket, and so I'm just going to keep my envelopes in there, and they're just a couple of envelopes that I made using a colouring in book that I was actually given. And so I was just playing around last night and I made those envelopes. I'll put those back in later. And then there's some other ones, just some prepaid envelopes for Australia, and some, get back here, just a regular envelope there for other mail. In here, this is just like a little zip-up bag, which already had the hole punches in it. And this was actually from Kaiser Craft, and it was given to me. It had some rub-ons in it, and this little folder thing here is just perfect. So it's perfect for putting. So I've got like a little list of what's in there. So it's got like my airmail stickers. It's got stamps, some tabs, name and address labels, a pen, some custom slips, and some labels just here for putting on the front of envelopes, like those ones. See, labels like that. So that's that. And then first up here we have addresses, and so you can sort of see through this. It's just, so that's just going to be a list of all my pen pals' addresses, just for easy find, but I won't show you those because that has been done. So mail tracking, so this is how I track incoming and outgoing mail. So that's who I got mail from, what they sent, the date I received it, and the date I replied. And then it's just got a little paper clip that was made by one of my lovely pen friends. You know who you are. As was this one. This cat one here. Next one up, I've flipped over one. Let me just show you. Is important dates. And so these are just set up like that. So it'll be birthdays, wedding anniversaries, that sort of stuff, So there's nothing on any of those yet, but I've got one for every month. So that's going to be birthdays, etc. On here is like going to be pen pal information, so people's, come on, get into focus. There we go. So name and address will go in there, family, children, partner, what have you, age, birthday, when we started writing, pets, hobbies and interests, dislikes, favourites. So I did that up today on the computer, and because, pardon me, because I'm not very good at formatting everything, I wasn't able to print what I wanted to on the back and have it all line up. Otherwise I was cutting off half of it. So what I did was I just cut it down and I've stuck it onto a piece of cardstock. So they're all different. I'll flip through it this way. like the cardstock's all different. I mean, not the actual setup is all the same, but they're all on different types of cardstock. And then what I will do is on the back I will write just extra little notes, you know, like a specific thing that somebody likes that I can send them, like postcards or keychains or whatever. And also I want to put on prayer points, so that, because this will be something that I go to every day, and then so when I'm having a look through it I can pray for that specific pen pal and their needs, whatever they have, their specific needs. So that's that. So I've done this. I haven't filled them out yet, as you can see, and I explained why. I've got a few extra dividers here, just in case I come up with some other sections. And then this last bit here, obviously, is self-explanatory, to be answered. So it's a pocket that I made out of the two biggest dividers, because these dividers, they don't just have the little tabs, they just have like the cutouts. So the two that weren't cut out, so they were just a full sheet of plastic, I've just washi taped them together to make a pocket so that I can put the letters in that I need to answer, which is what these are. There's 4 letters in there that I need to answer. And so that, and then all the clips that stop it from coming out. So that's those. And then this is just a list of people that I have written to or who are going to write to me first, because as you know, I'm still new to pen paling, and so I have actually written out a lot of I've written out a lot of introduction letters, but I don't have replies back yet. So it's just so that I can keep track on like who I've written to, so that I don't write an introduction letter to the same person twice. So that's my pen pal binder setup, and I'm really happy with how that's come together. And this will work so much better because there's just so much more room than was in the other binder. So I will find another use for the other binder. But in the meantime, it's just stored away with all of my other, you know, goodies that you pick up and don't use immediately. So it'll get used eventually. So there you go. That's my new pen pal binder setup. I hope you enjoyed this, and big hugs to you all from Australia, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.